Hey yo everyone, what the hell has Insomniac been cooking behind the scenes? So if you didn't see, there was a leak earlier today of Insomniac's cancelled multiplayer Spider-Man game, Spider-Man The Great Web, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it looks sick as fuck. If you rewind back a few months ago, in December of 2023, Insomniac was hacked, and the hackers threatened to leak the studio's current projects online, such as the Wolverine game and the current timeline for the Spider-Man series. I'm not entirely sure what the heck happened this morning, but a full gameplay trailer leaked onto Reddit, and it looks incredible. So let's dive into this and talk about the Spider-Man game we never got and probably never will get. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, let's get it. Okay, so I'm not going to play the full trailer here, at least not all together at once, because I'm not really sure what the rules are with leaks, and I don't want this video to get taken down. Holy moly, this trailer is really well done, and the way that it's being shown has me thinking that Insomniac was quite a ways into development with this. Obviously, it's a trailer, so we don't know how much is just there for show, but from what we see, the game looks really incredible. I guess they probably could have just reused a bunch of Spider-Man 2 gameplay and repurposed it for this trailer, but either way, it's super impressive. If this leaked and I didn't know it was already canceled, I would have guessed that it was probably dropping later sometime this year. That's how great it looks. In the trailer, we get shown a lot. It looks like it will be using the Spider-Man 2 engine, obviously, because of the use of the web wings and even the dual takedowns that we saw with Miles and Peter. Throughout the trailer, we consistently see 5 Spider-Mans? 5 players, how about that, moving throughout the city. We see a bunch of skins that we're already aware of, such as Spider-Man 2099 and Ben Reilly's suit, but we also get a lot of Gwen Stacy and different variations of her suit. There's also a brief snippet of you playing as Venom fighting other Spider-Men, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't the slightest idea what that means. Venom as a character, or maybe just a one-off clip? I don't know. In the footage shown, we not only see the players swing and glide throughout New York, but also the multiverse. So, spoiler alert for Spider-Man 2, but at the end of one of the side quests, we see the bartender from the bar with no name. She's animated in the same style as the characters from across the Spider-Verse, and she even mentions Miguel by name. Also, Insomniac Spider-Man shows up in the movie, so clearly there is a connection between the two universes. According to this article from Forbes, the story concept here is that the Scarlet Witch opens up the multiverse and it results in a ton of villains and other Spider-Men to bump into each other. In the voiceover from the trailer, Peter mentions that the main villains are the Sinister Six, this time being more quote-unquote methodical than ever before, possibly hinting at a greater villain? I'm not really quite sure. There's also some great imagery in here of the various Spider-Men fighting different villains. I really like this a lot. I'm not sure how this would connect to the more grounded main storyline that Insomniac has built though. Is this a one-off adventure, or is it building towards whatever they have next for Spider-Man? Are we gonna stick with this more grounded New York where we're fighting like Kingpin, or I guess Venom's pretty far out there, but you know what I'm saying? Or are we gonna go into the multiverse and start fighting like different variations of the villains? We also get a short glimpse at the end of the trailer of the different Spider-Men together and portals opening up to the different universes. God, this looks incredible. But unfortunately, we'll never get to see this game at its full potential. The game was cancelled a while back, even though it has this incredible proof of concept. You'd think with all of the success that the Spider-Verse has garnished the past couple of years, Sony would be willing to expand that concept into a video game, but alas, they canned it. I'm interested in hearing why/when they decided to make this move. Like I mentioned earlier, Insomniac put in a specific side quest dedicated to the Spider-Verse, so at the very least, they had laid the groundwork for what they wanted to do here. It's really a shame that this was cancelled, but in order to help me cope, I'm going to play the devil's advocate for a second and talk about maybe why this was killed off. Okay, so Insomniac is doing an outstanding job of developing Spider-Man games. They really nail what a player wants to see and do as Spider-Man. So far though, all of their accomplishments with this IP have been in the single player genre only. Insomniac has gotten a ton of well-deserved love lately, and it's mostly because of their great single player experiences. Now, if the rumors are to be believed, Spider-Man The Great Web was going to be a live service game. A beloved studio that has a great track record of making single-player superhero games is thinking about developing a live service title. Where have I heard this before? Now, obviously, Insomniac isn't Rocksteady and Spider-Man isn't Batman, but I think it's fair for us to make this comparison. I mean, we all saw what happened with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The game is a mess on so many levels and has really tarnished the image of Rocksteady. I'm not saying that Insomniac couldn't pull off a live service game with Spider-Man, but the current landscape of the gaming industry doesn't leave a lot of room for error. As painful as this is for me to say, maybe there's a reason this project was cancelled. Perhaps the devs decided they didn't want to ruin their reputation, or maybe they just wanted to focus on Spider-Man 3. Or maybe the executives butted their fat heads in again and decided to ruin something with incredible potential. I guess we'll never know. The only way I see this thing getting off the ground is if Insomniac decides they truly want to do it, and if we, the consumers, make enough noise online to draw the attention of the higher-ups. The comparison that pops into mind for me is Deadpool. If you didn't know, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool wasn't always a surefire thing. Way back before a Deadpool movie ever got the green light, Ryan Reynolds had a campaign for the film before eventually being turned down by the studio. So in protest, Ryan Reynolds leaked their Deadpool concept trailer online, and it took the internet over by storm. It was so popular that it caused the executives to reconsider. And then from there, the rest is history. Now, I'm not saying an Insomniac dev leaked this trailer, but I do believe that if this gets enough attention, it might have a shot of coming to fruition. Only time will tell. But I want to know what you guys think. How did you feel about the trailer? Would you want Insomniac to make a multiplayer live service Spider-Man game? Or are you more on the side of sticking with what they're good at and focusing on Wolverine and Spider-Man 3? I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will catch you in the next one.